Hello everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just type S in a chat box. Yeah, thanks for your confirmation. We will start the session today. In today's session, we will learn about importance of Aspen HYSYS. And before that, I am very happy that you people showed interest because today is the India-Pakistan match, okay, which is at present running, and Kohli was batting. Kohli is batting, and there is in a lot of places there is a Ganpati Puja was happening, okay, and people are celebrating everywhere around the world. And even still in this kind of tight situation, you people have attended the demo. Actually, I plan to postpone, but as we promised initially, and we given all the timings and all, so we started the session is today itself. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce myself. Okay, myself Sivaji Thota, and I'm a founder and CEO of Aaharya Technologies. And you can find my profile in LinkedIn. You can just type my name in the Google. Okay, type my name Google like Sivaji Thota. Okay, that directly Thought Shivaji will directly give you the link of my LinkedIn, and you can open that and you can able to follow me here in my LinkedIn profile. Okay, and as I told you that I have a company, okay, which is Aaharya Technologies. So aaharyatechnologies.com, okay, is one of my is one of the site. So basically we extract the vitamins from the natural resources. It is a pharma company, so that is a major line of action of Aaharya Technologies, a private limited company. It's a line of action under pharma manufacturing. So that is one thing. And the second thing is that Aaharya Technologies is a process consultancy. We can supply any kind of equipment anywhere in the world, either it's maybe a small heat exchanger or maybe a very big plant, pilot plant, or marketing analysis. What a process consultancy do, we do all such kind of things. That is a second line of action that Aaharya Technologies do. Coming to the third thing, Aaharya Technologies provide a training on different engineering streams for the students and as well as the professionals. So that is as a skill enhancement program under Aaharya Technologies. So the total we have a 3 line of action. You people are here as a chemical engineers to learn something about Aspen HYSYS. So it is comes under a skill enhancement program, that one of the program that Aaharya Technologies had. So as I told you that we are teaching in a multiple discipline for the students and as well as a professionals. So let's say there is a different site, learnprocessengineering.com. It is owned by Aaharya Technologies. Okay, this site is owned by the Aaharya Technologies, and this is a site which is ranked #1 around the world. In the Google, if you just type learn process engineering, okay, if you just type learn process engineering, and our site will rank #1 around the world. Okay, this is the site learnprocessengineering.com. This is a site for the chemical engineers where we are providing different training programs on simulation softwares, and as well as the training program on mini diploma in process engineering, and as well as an HCRA. So this is one of the thing that we do, learnprocessengineering.com. And we provide corporate training to the major MNCs. Okay, msofficecourse.com, where we train employees on Excel, MS Office, PowerPoint. So we are the official partners of Lenovo. So this is the second line of action. The another training, another skill enhancement program that we had, and we give a training on Learn Digital Net. That is we give a training to the entrepreneurs and professionals on digital marketing. So like this, we have the multiple line of actions and multiple trainings on a different aspects. Okay, but you're all here as a chemical engineer to learn something about Aspen HYSYS. So now we will enter into that part. We will discuss around 20 to 25 minutes on this particular topic on Aspen HYSYS, how Aspen is, and other kind of things. After that, I will allow you to unmute your microphone. If you people had any doubt, you can ask me and we can discuss on that. Okay, let's start today's session. Okay, and come today's session is on Aspen HYSYS. Yeah, we'll start one by one. Yeah, first of all, why Aspen HYSYS? Okay, as you know, as a chemical engineer, you may know about Aspen HYSYS, Aspen plus HTRI, and you may know about some of the softwares to write, to draw PFD and PNIDs like AutoCAD, and Unisim Pro 2. So there are different kind of softwares are available. But why Aspen HYSYS? Why you have to learn Aspen HYSYS? The first very important reason is Aspen HYSYS is a very, very user friendly. compared to any other software that is available in the market, has and handling Aspen HYSYS is very easy. The way you enter into the interface, the way you doing the simulation, and the way you're getting the results out, everything is a very user friendly. The Aspen HYSYS will guide you at each and every moment. So that is the first very important reason. And the second thing is that we use a software tools, or we use a simulation tool, to get us some idea about a process. And at the same time, you have to explain that the process to the other departments and as well as to the client. For example, if you got a client and you need to explain the process and you need to explain the information to the client, and that can be very easy in a visual representation, that can be done by Aspen HYSYS very easily. Okay, Aspen HYSYS is a visual representation. Okay, you can see the process just like in front of you. It's like an industry that is in front of you. So you can explain to the clients very easily, and as well as to the other departments. Okay, when you are implementing a project, or when you're implementing something in a particular area, in an industrial area, so it is not just a work of a chemical engineers or a process engineer. It's a work of everybody. Every department is included in that. And because the process is a very, very core for an industry, we have to explain the process to the other departments. Then only they can able to do the work without disturbing the process. So in such a case, we have to explain the work to the other departments. So this Aspen HYSYS will help you to reach such kind of people, like, to reach the customers and as well as to reach the people who are in other departments. So that is a second reason. Okay. And now coming to the professional reason, as a chemical engineer, why you have to learn Aspen HYSYS. The Aspen HYSYS will give you weight to your resume. So that is a very important thing, because everybody more than 70%, or everybody having 3 years of experience, or everybody having a 4 years of experience is, when somebody posted a job, okay, they will give some guidelines, okay, for like 4 years of experience, 3 years of experience, of fresher or something like this. When you are having such kind of standards, most of the people will reach that standards. So you should have something more to be placed in that role. So the Aspen HYSYS is one of the certification to give such kind of weight to your resume. And along with that, let me show you something. So here I am going for a site called glassdoor.com. Okay, so the glassdoor.com is one of the site where we will search for the different jobs. Okay, as like Naukri, as like shine.com, or like it's one of the search engine, but where it can provide you the very good jobs. Like sometimes even MNCs also post the jobs in glassdoor.com. And here, in what I'm doing here in job titles, I'm not typing anything. I'm just typing the Aspen HYSYS. Okay, I'm just typing Aspen HYSYS, and I'm reviewing the location because I don't want location. I just type the keyword of Aspen HYSYS. After I type the Aspen HYSYS keyword, and you can able to see there are some jobs. Okay, 12 days back there was a job in L&T, and ExxonMobil, one of the MNC, and again L&T in a junior engineer as in L&T it is also an MNC. And see, you can see there is a Tata Tech process engineer, oil and gas, and you can see the Kempro, Technovision, Sabic, and you can see the many companies jobs are there. I didn't type a process engineer job. I didn't type anything. I just type Aspen HYSYS. And if you open the individual profile of a job, okay, and if you look at the information which is available, and if you look at the skills that are required in every job related to process engineering, had a requirement of having a knowledge in Aspen HYSYS will be additive for you. Having a knowledge in Aspen HYSYS will be helpful for you. The must-on hands-on experience required on Aspen HYSYS. Not only this, even if you search for the jobs in a LinkedIn, and even if you upload the jobs, upload your resume for the jobs, when there was a keyword called Aspen HYSYS, definitely, your resume got going to be selected. So that much of importance this Aspen HYSYS had. So that is a very, very, very important thing. Okay. Now, so this is the one of the professional reason. Okay, as I told you, it is a very user friendly, and explanation to the other departments and as well as to the clients is a very easy task. And I also told you the live example now why it is required for the professionals. Okay, why it is required for the professional. What is the professional reason behind it? Okay, now coming to the syllabus, when you write something in Aspen HYSYS in your resume, just by writing it, it's not done. Your job is not done. If you write something on Aspen HYSYS, the people are expecting something from you about adding a components, adding a hypothetical components. They're expecting a knowledge related to fluid packages. They're expecting knowledge related to distillation column, absorption column, reaction, adjust button, case studies, energy integration, crude distillation, fractionation of crude distillation. They will expect everything from you. Because having a sound knowledge in Aspen HYSYS And the concept that I told you will definitely is a worthy to the companies. So that is the reason they are expecting such kind of knowledge. So here in our training program, we consider our student having a zero knowledge of Aspen HYSYS. We consider that our student doesn't know anything about Aspen HYSYS. And at the end of the training program, okay, we consider with a zero knowledge. And at the end of the training program, you people can able to create your own plant in Aspen HYSYS. In a such a way, our training was developed. We started with the interface, and then we will explain the very, very basic things about Aspen HYSYS. And then we will enter into the case studies, and we will enter into the adjust button. We will enter into the reactors, distillation column, absorption column, energy integration, refrigeration loops, crude distillation. And in the process of this journey, you are going to learn if you have a research paper with you, and if you have a process with you, and if you have reactions with you, and how to implement the process along with the equipment selection, all such kind of things that you can able to learn by using this particular Aspen HYSYS. So this is how we generated a syllabus. Okay, this is one thing related to the syllabus. Okay, as I think that what are the things that I mentioned was very less. Okay, once again, I will share you the syllabus with you, after this demo session. Okay, and coming to the other kind of things. Okay, once the so when it comes to the syllabus, other thing is software. Without software, you cannot learn Aspen HYSYS because you require a hands-on experience. Okay, having something, watching something in a YouTube, and having something, some PPTs, some PDFs with you will not work. You have to do exactly what we are doing. Okay, for example, let's say we are teaching something. There was a recorded video, and you're watching something. And when you're watching, you exactly need a software, and you need to do exactly the things. What are the things that you're doing? And you have it out. You have not done, and you have to ask us. So like this, the software is very important. If you don't have a software, you're not eligible for the training program. And our technical team will help you to install the software in your laptop for the learning purpose. You should not use it for the official office purpose. For the learning purpose, we will install the software in your laptop. Okay, which is a student version for you. Okay, so this is the software. When you after once you register for this program, the first step is to install the software. If the software is not installed, we will pay back everything that you paid for us. So this is how another thing, the software. And coming to the common questions, there are certain common questions that everybody had in their mind. That is the certification is valid? The first question. Okay, if you just look at my profile, for example, if you go to LinkedIn, okay, let's say you're going to the LinkedIn, and you just type my name. Okay, in the LinkedIn, type my name, Sivaji Thota, and go for a post. Okay, there are different posts that are available. Go for a post, and here you can see there are more than 1,000 students tagged my name in a different certifications. Okay, different places, not only here. There are some people. You can see many certification, and yeah, more than 1,000 certification you can see on Aspen HYSYS, HTRI, or mini diploma in post engineering and boiler efficiency calculations, and in other training programs, certifications that our company offers. So like this, you can able to see more than 1,000 certifications in a LinkedIn. And especially when it comes to India, the government has authority to give a certificate. Okay, the government itself have authority to give a licenses, and the government bodies have authority to provide certificates. And then the second one is the private limited companies like Aaharya Technologies. For example, you completed an internship in a company. Who will provide the certificate? The company, the private limited company itself is authenticated to provide a certificate to the person who completed internship in that company. So like this, you people are completed this training program under Aaharya Technologies. So like this, we will provide the certification. So when you're providing the certification like this certification is valid around the world. So that is the second way. Okay, the government have authority, and then the private limited companies like Aaharya Technologies have authority. And then third thing is universities. Okay, deemed universities, autonomous universities have a authority to give a certificate. And the fourth one is the training institute have authority to give certificates in India. So like we are in a second category. Okay, the at most category. So we are providing a certificate. And who is your trainer? I am your trainer. I have a more than 8 to 9 years experience on Aspen HYSYS, and I hardly work on Aspen HYSYS, and I love Aspen HYSYS. So if you watch my recordings and if you watch my entire training videos, then you will understand how to love Aspen HYSYS. Okay, it's a kind of a friend. Okay, when you're doing a simulation, it is always guide you at each and every moment. So in such a manner, we developed a very wonderful training program, and I am your trainer. Okay. And then what is the fee structure? When it comes to the fee, there is a fee structure that we have at present is 5,900 rupees. The Aspen HYSYS course that you're providing, that gives you that you will get for 5,900 rupees, and where you will get a lifetime access to all the recordings. Okay, we have a separate learning interface. Once you join in this training program, we will provide you the software, and then we will provide you the learning interface. In that learning interface, you will get access to all my training videos with a lifetime access. You can watch whenever you want. So like this, we have a lifetime access, and we will, as I told you, that there's a software installation, and we will share you some ebooks. Okay, some ebooks which will help you to learn more, because the Aspen HYSYS is the ocean. After you learn about the basic things, after you yourself understand how to handle Aspen HYSYS, then you can do miracles in Aspen HYSYS. And these ebooks will helpful for you to do such kind of miracles in that. So I will share you some ebooks and as well as to the assignments. And for this training program, you will have a EMI options are available. As this training program is valid around the world, so the most of the banks are giving EMI options. So the banks act like a third party. In the payment link, you have an option of EMI by using credit cards, or as well as by using, you have an option by using HDFC debit cards. So that is completely depend on what kind of card you are using and what kind of bank that you're using. So that is completely third party option. Okay, so like this, you have a EMI options also. This is a training program, and we are offering for 5,900 rupees. Okay, so this is about the fee structure. Anywhere in the world, no matter whether you're in India, you're in Nigeria, Mumbai, I mean, you're in Dubai or anywhere, with Dubai or anywhere, the course fees is same. That is 5,900 INR around the world. Okay, and this is the basic information that everybody needed, in order to join this training program. Okay, now if anybody had a doubt, okay, they can unmute their microphone, and they can ask any question, okay, related to this training program. Yeah, or else if it is not comfortable for you, you can ask me in the chat box. That is also fine. Yeah, any doubts?
Shivaji, I just wanted to ask that you just mentioned the recordings will be shared. There will be lifetime access to the recordings.
Yeah.
So from the starting only, you will provide recordings, or you will take live classes, and then the live classes recording will be available as for the
No, there is no
for
live
like.
classes option is there. There is no live classes option is there. We have only recording options, and those recordings
Okay.
also the recordings of a live classes only. So there are also
Acha.
students, and there is also discussion, and everything will be there. And as
Okay.
this
Okay.
is because most of the people are professionals and they don't have
Hmm.
exact timings, and most of the
Hmm.
chemical engineers are working in a shift basis, especially the people who are working in a production and other kind of things. So that is the reason
Okay.
we completely made as a online one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and how many recordings are there? Means approximately.
Your
How many
recordings
hours?
availability of recordings now.
No, no. How many hours recordings is there
It's more than 40
in this
hours.
course?
Look at that. It is
Oh,
more than 40 hours. And I will show you that one also. Just wait. Aaharya.teachable.com is our learning interface. Okay, we will
uh,
provide you the separate email and password. And if you log in, you will get our interface. Like we have a different training programs where you have a advanced Aspen HYSYS, the course. And if you click on this
okay.
course, and you can able to see what are the things that you are teaching. Okay, starting from introduction. Okay, the introduction is just for 7 minutes, and then
Hmm.
interface assets, fluid packages, material streams, and then basic unit operations. So like this, yeah, the first 7 days we are going to talk about a very basics, and each and everything is nearby 1 hour. And after that, we are going to provide you the first assignment. Okay, in this first assignment, if you complete this assignment on your own, that means you are capable at the basics, and then you can move forward to the advanced part. And then in the advanced part, we start with the basic case studies. For example, if the pressure changes, how the process changes. If the temperature changes, how the raw material changes. If you change something, and how the reaction changes. So like this, there are different case studies are there, and we are going to talk about the case studies. And then thermodynamic modeling of heat exchangers, advanced tools, heat exchanger design and rating, conversion reactors, equilibrium reactors. And then, for example, if for a reactor or for a furnace, if you give excess amount of oxygen, how to control that excess amount of oxygen. So such kind of very industrial case studies that is also available. And if you come for a little down, you can able to see there is energy integration. So how to run a plant very efficiently. Okay, energy integration and refrigeration loops and distillation columns. And if you see here, for the distillation column, I allocated a time for 3 hours. Distillation column part 1, part 2, and part 3. When it comes to the distillation column, here you are going to find out that how to find out operating pressures and operating temperatures, how to find out a number of trays, and how to find out a feed tray, and how to find out the internal hydraulics, and how to change the trays, how to change the trays to packet column, and how to change the bubble cap to other kind of other kind of trays, and hydraulics. For example, if the flooding was happening, if the weeping was happened, in such kind of problems, if they happen in real time, and how you are taking a decision, and how you are simulating such kind of things, and how to find out the diameter of the column, and how you are observing that if you change from the packet to the packet to the tray column, how the diameter was increasing. So all kind of analysis that is there in a distillation column, which is very well explained. Okay. And then absorption column, DME plant. The DME plant idea is nothing but, if you are a person and who just having some research data with you, and how to implement the entire process in a Aspen HYSYS. In such a point of view, we develop the DME plant discussion. So, and the DME plant, and at the end, we will go with the crude distillation. The crude distillation is something starting from adding crude SI, because the crude is not just a single component, it's a component of different hypothetical components, and how to add all hypothetical components, and extra raw material, pre-processing of a crude, and then pre-treating of a crude, and then getting the gases at the top, the gases lightens at the top, and then naphtha, diesel, all those things, on how we are adding side strippers, and how we are adding pump arounds. So like this, we developed a system, as I told you. Okay. The people with the zero knowledge, at the end of the training, they can able to create their own plan in such a way. We designed a training. For example, during this entire journey of learning, okay, if you had a doubt, okay, we are always available in the WhatsApp support. If the based on the doubt intensity, for example, most of the people will ask the common questions. Okay, as if I know from the last 2 year experience. So the most of the doubts, okay, 50 to 60% of doubts can be cleared in the WhatsApp itself. If it is not done, okay, there will be a phone call discussion will be happening with me. And if it is also not done, then we will have a live Zoom sessions, and where we are going to resolve the issues in the live. So that is based on the intensity of the question that you people are asking. So like this, we planned that. Okay. Other than
and
this,
the assignments will be checked by you.
Yeah, I will check the assignments, and here how it will be like. For example, after the completion of the course, we will give you the certificate. Okay, no matter whether you submitted the assignment or not, with the A or B plus. And later on, if you'd like to improve the grade, then you have to submit the assignment, and you have to send us a mail for a inquiry of that particular assignment. And if you completed the entire assignment with all the things that we are required, then you will promote it to A plus in the particular certification. Okay. A plus is the maximum grade. Yeah.
Okay. And one more thing, the ebooks which I can see there, those are other writers, authors ebooks, or you have prepared some notes or something on
No,
that you have made, John?
Yeah, whatever these recordings are available is good enough. Okay, because this will help you to write notes when you are listening. And the ebooks are very clear about the each and every concept. So these are good enough. Okay, as I understand, once you watching the recordings and the supporting ebooks that you have, so no need of extra additional books or any notes that are required, because you are learning hands-on experience. You are not working on a theoretical things. So once you're practicing the things, after 5 days or 6 days, you will get a hands-on experience. Initially, you struggle with adding with the components. After 3 days, you are very comfortable with the adding of a component. So like this, during this entire journey, at the end, you simply adding columns, you simply adding, finding about operating pressures and operating temperatures without any literature. So such kind of things also we discussed in this particular time.
Yeah, thank you. Well, actually, one more query, small query, that Aspen EDR, that is also thoroughly explained here.
Yeah. Aspen EDR is also completely explainable. And when it comes to the EDR, initially we will go with a small problem in a exact Aspen HYSYS, not an EDR, in a heat exchanger problem. And then once you are having the data, the solved data, how to import this data to the EDR, that is a one way of approaching to the EDR. And the second way of approaching EDR is that if you don't have any data, if you don't have any pre-simulated data, how you are directly entering to the data to the EDR. So in the both point of view, if you have a already simulated data and you have to import, that is a one case. And if you don't have any data and you have to do it everything manually, so that is also another case. In two cases, we explained EDR.
Okay. And one more query, that the software which you are giving us for installation student version,
Yeah.
that is for how many months it is available for us, or what this,
Actually,
or it is
once you,
available for the limited period only?
yeah, I understood. We will install the software in your laptop, okay? Until
Uh-huh.
and unless if you change the OS, okay? If you don't
Okay.
change the voice, the software will not gone. If you change the OS, then all the files that you are installed will be gone. And you need to maintain
Mhm.
the software, okay? We will provide the software and we will tell you some guidelines. So
Okay.
follow those guidelines and don't install other games and don't crash your OS, such kind of things. Okay? Just as a professional, using a laptop for a
Mhm.
professional purpose will help you to have a software up to 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. So that is depends
Okay.
on how you are maintaining the software.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Raj.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. And what about other people and any doubts?
Yeah, Sivaji, this is Hussein.
Yeah, please.
Are you audible to my?
Yeah, I can hear you, Sardar.
Yeah, Sardar Hussain. My name is Sardar Hussain, and I am working at in a pharma industry at present. I have total
Yeah.
6 years experience in pharma.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned in this PPT like that more depend more on this petroleum industries, like petrochemical industries.
Yeah.
But I want to learn more in this reactor designing. Is there how it will be helpful for the reactors
See,
for this
actually,
Aspen HYSYS?
yeah, actually, see here, when it comes to the reactors, okay, especially I concentrate on conversion. Okay, there is a conversion basis. For example, how the temperature is affecting the conversion, how the reactor temperature, for example, when you are giving some raw material to the particular reactor, and because of the formation of exothermic or endothermic reaction, there is some energy increases are there. So energy,
Okay.
when the energy was increased, how it is affecting the conversion and how you are removing the energy and how the, for example, sometimes when the product is entering to the reactor, when the raw material is entering to the reactor, the final thing is not a product. Again, that product need to be other than again need to be processed. In such case, how these temperatures are affecting, and as I told you, how excess amount of oxygen need to be removed, how other kind of unwanted gases need to be removed, how we have to purify the product from when it comes out of the reactor. So like this, we go for a very detailed explanation of reactors.
Yeah.
And as well as we explained about a series of reactions, and we explained about a parallel of reaction and how we have to give a priority to the reactions. For example, you have a 3 to 4 reactant, and how to give the priority to that and how to size those reactors. So like this, we discussed about a very wonderful discussion on, I think we have around more than 3 hours of discussion on this particular reactors.
Okay, because I didn't see that reactor simulation in this PPT. That's why I have doubt. That's why I'm
Yeah, in the
asking.
reactor it was not there, but here if you look at this interface, conversion reaction, reaction, and see you have a total 3 hours are there. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Like this. And along with the simulation, one thing that I can say is that you people will equip with a lot of process design knowledge. Okay, like process, lot of how to take a decision. Because everything if you have a reactor, everything we starting from, we take some random reaction and we try to implement. In this process, what are the practical problems that you will get, we will understand, and we are resolving that, and we are simulating that in such a manner. So it's a
I have
yeah,
I have
please.
a small note in this one because
Yeah.
in this conversion reactors, you given examples for the which type of reactions is it like our petrochemical reactions or pharma API reactions, like our API raw materials are different from this reactions.
Yeah,
Like,
understood. Why here the example is whatever the example that we teach for any kind of thing is just a general example that we can able to visualize that reaction. For the visualization purpose, for example, we are going for a normal burning, like CH4 reacting with oxygen and producing carbon dioxide and hydrogen. So that is a reaction that we can imagine in our mind. So that's why in order to understand that, we implemented that reaction. Once you understand that reaction and how to add the reaction to the reactor and everything, you can add any kind of reaction to your list, and you can have just and having some literature review, because you should have a reaction and you should know at what is the best optimum pressure and temperature to run the reaction for the 100% of conversion. I mean, better conversion. So you have to operate such kind of under such kind of condition in reactor. So like this, you have to change it.
For API reactions also, so we can simulate in this Aspen HYSYS.
Yeah. But here we don't that much, we don't that much deep into that reactions. But whatever the supporting software that I'm going to share, Okay, like other kind of related to reactors and all. Because here I
Okay.
just mentioned the conversion and equilibrium, but there is a CSTR, there is a PFR, and everything is available in the Aspen HYSYS.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay.
able to play with such kind of things. Okay, after with the ebook knowledge and other kind of things. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Another general note. How actually how Aspen HYSYS will helpful for the pharma industry. I have small note because I don't before that I won't use this Aspen HYSYS before
Yeah.
previous my experience because I used this normal softwares like DWSIM free
Yeah.
softwares,
Yeah.
but in that also actually I designed the columns for pharma reactions like packed columns, how much height we have to calculate like those
Yeah.
things. What is the difference between those and this one? How it will more helpful for the pharma students?
Yeah, well, first of all, as I told you, the interface is very clear and very neat. I mean, whatever the other software that you're dealing with, but compared to any other, very good interface, and the way it's providing results and the way it is giving is awesome. That is the first thing. Okay, that is a general thing.
Okay.
That is the interface
Hmm.
kind of thing. Okay, and the second thing is that no matter that whether you're working in a petrochemical or a process or or in a
Hmm.
pharma
Hmm.
company, the equipment's
Okay.
duty is same. Okay, the raw materials and other things are same, but the distillation column is operation is to separate it. Okay, the pump operation is to increase the pressure and pump the fluid. So like
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
equipment operation is same, but for the watt per you're using a different. So here is a Aspen HYSYS that is a best for a analysis, the process analysis. Okay,
Okay.
like for example, there was a reactor in your process plant. Okay, and you have an
Okay.
idea that if you increase the temperature up to 5 degrees centigrade, okay, you have a temperature at 60, but if you increase
Hmm.
up to 65, then you thought that the conversion may be increased, but nobody in the
Okay.
plant will not allow you to do that. Okay,
Yeah.
especially in
Yeah. Yeah.
pharma, because
Exactly. Yes.
there was a reason that may cause for a industrial disaster because of the maybe
Yes.
the reaction is not designed for that temperature,
Yes.
but that may be cause industrial disaster. That is one thing, or
Okay.
whatever the prediction that you have in your mind was wrong. Okay, other
Hmm.
than going for 60, other than going for a 90% of conversion, it was dropped to 80% of conversion, and
Okay.
that process is totally time consuming and economically very much you need to put a lot of operating cost on that. So the
Okay.
Aspen HYSYS will replace everything. Okay,
Okay.
without any industrial disaster or without any time consuming, without any operational cost investment, just by
Okay.
giving by, as I told you, the concept of case study.
Hmm.
Just
Okay.
implement the reactor which is there in our industry in Aspen HYSYS, and then
Hmm.
run a case study for the temperatures, and then you can able to find out at what temperature you're getting the optimum conversion.
Okay.
So you find out that
Okay.
by using
Yeah, got it. Got it. Yeah, another small note is there. Like, can we do job studies in this Aspen HYSYS?
Hazard studies is not possible because
Okay.
what the
Hmm.
Aspen HYSYS do is that, for example,
Hmm.
if I go for a combustion reaction, okay, when I'm
Okay.
going for a combustion reaction and if I enter the conversion and everything, so based on
Okay.
the gross calorific value of a particular fuel that I'm giving, okay, which is internally there, the
Okay.
temperature of the reactor can be reached up to 12,000 degrees also. Okay,
Yes. Yes. Okay.
in this
That we
particular,
can predict using Aspen HYSYS, I
yeah,
think.
but we cannot able to predict the how much hazardness, how much is the
Yeah.
limitation. So such kind of things is
Okay.
not possible in this. That's a
Okay.
morely
Okay.
the Hajab study is morely a theoretical knowledge, mostly, most of the time.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's we cannot
Uh,
do.
Got it. Got it. And another doubt is, can we have any live projects for this Aspen HYSYS from your end?
Live projects means actually, if, in the future, what we
Yeah.
have to do is that when the live classes are happening, okay, we used to do the
Okay.
projects, and the DME
Live.
project is like a live project. Okay, whatever the
Yeah.
DME
Okay.
plan that we have is like a live project. And as I
Hmm.
told you, after the discussion of a DME, after you completed your DME plan lecture, you can
Hmm.
take any of research paper for any process, and you can
Okay.
implement that.
Okay. Because I recently visited this KEMSIS. I think you heard about it.
Yeah. Chemistry.
KEMSIS,
Yeah.
KEMSIS Technologies from Pune, I think.
Okay.
They also providing same thing, but they told that I contact them also, but they are telling that they provide live projects. What they are doing in that projects, we have to involve like that. They are told to us.
Yeah. So that is their aspect. But my intention is that Aaharya technology intention for any kind of training. Okay, as I told you that the different training programs that you're offering around the world. So the major
Yeah, yeah,
intention of is that a conventional way of learning. Okay, for example,
Yeah.
without knowing what is a status bar, or without knowing what is a toolbar, without knowing other kind of things, the professional
Okay.
behavior towards Aspen HYSYS, you will not able to allocate. So when you're
Okay.
explaining some project to somebody, you should know each and every technical term that was involved in this entire process. The way we operate this training is like a very conventional way. There was a starting point, there was a increase. So like this, that was different. Okay, the other things that they are different, we don't know, but this is the way
Okay.
we proceed.
Okay, got it, got it. Thank you, Shivaji. I cleared my all notes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your good. I am very happy with your presentation. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Uh,
Thank
Again,
uh,
you, sir.
Shivaji, just one query. Could you please send this syllabus on WhatsApp or email?
yeah, I will share you the syllabus and as well as to the payment links and everything. And I will share you the recording of this. I mean, whatever the recording that was, and now the very good healthy discussion that we have, that is also I will share with the other people also. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything from anyone? Yeah. Thank you for having me. And if you thought this course
Thank you very much.
this course is helpful for you or for your colleagues or for your juniors or anybody, please suggest this course.
Thank
And this is
Thank you,
also
sir. I think
Sure.
you are providing this course in a very less cost. I think.
yeah,
Thank you very much for that one. You for that initiation, because I tried so many places to learn this course, but they are asking so much fee. But I think in very less fees you are providing. Thank you.
yeah. Everywhere it is more than 20 and 15 or something.
Yes, yes. But I think for less fees you are providing Aspen HYSYS total idea. I think.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much,
much.
sir,
Thanks.
for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.